Before you were born, Earth had already existed for 4.5 billion years. Before you arrived, it endured fire, ice, extinction, and rebirth. Mountains rose, then were worn down by wind and rain. Oceans expanded, then slowly retreated with time. Earth never prepared a stage for anyone. It simply existed. It did not care whether you would ever appear. Dinosaurs ruled this world for 160 million years and vanished in a single day. More than 90% of all species have been erased by Earth itself. This planet shows no favoritism and offers no apologies. And you are the result of coincidence after coincidence. A planet formed at just the right distance. A moon stabilized its rotation. An atmosphere blocked lethal radiation. An extinction cleared the path for mammals. Humans were not chosen. They simply were not eliminated. Earth is not gentle. It shakes, erupts, floods, and spreads disease. It forces you to learn fire, shelter, migration, and cooperation. You think these trials exist for you. They do not. This is simply how Earth functions. Yet within all that indifference, Earth left you a narrow opening. Air you can breathe, water you can drink, soil where crops can grow. It never promised you permanence, but it allowed you to stay for now. And so humans began to believe that all of this existed for them. We named mountains, divided land, and labeled time as the human age. But Earth does not belong to you. You are only a temporary resident. The real question was never, can Earth survive without us? It is, what happens when we are gone? The answer is simple. Forests return, oceans recover, the world goes on. Earth was not made for humans, but among countless possibilities, it accepted you. Not because you are important, but because you have not been eliminated yet. And that is exactly why this moment matters. Time was never flowing for you. Within a single second of your life, tectonic plates continue to drift, rocks continue to form, radioactive elements continue to decay. Your entire lifetime is barely measurable in Earth's history. Imagine a world without you. No city lights, no language, borders, or history. Only wind moving through forests, only waves striking the shore. That Earth is not incomplete, it is whole. Earth does not want life. Life is not its purpose, only a consequence of its processes. Volcanoes do not care about destruction. Oceans do not care about drowning. What you call survival is simply a byproduct of nature. You are alive not because Earth is kind, but because conditions currently allow it. Oxygen levels are just right. The climate has not yet collapsed. The food web still supports you. When those conditions change, acceptance ends. Humans often mistake temporary for eternal. We build civilizations as if they will last forever. But in geological time, cities last only slightly longer than footprints. Earth does not need your reverence. It does not need your understanding. It will not change its orbit for your beliefs, nor slow its pace for your technology. You adapt or you disappear. Being accepted does not mean being protected. You stand on a planet that can change at any moment. Species before you also believed the world was theirs. Earth was not made for you, but it gave you time to breathe, to think, to look up at the stars. This is not a right, but a brief stroke of luck, and luck always runs out. You were not part of any plan. When Earth formed, no space was reserved for humans. There was no blueprint, no promise that one day you would exist. You are here only because, after countless accidents and mistakes, you happen to be. When you are grieving, Earth does not slow down. When you celebrate, the seasons still change. When civilizations collapse, the tides still arrive on time. The world does not need your emotions. It only follows physical laws. Life is not Earth's default state, but one of its temporary configurations. Once, oxygen was poison. Once, oceans ruled the planet. Once, giant creatures walked the land, and now it is your turn. Earth does not need you. It does not rely on your language, your culture, your memories. You exist only because the current world still has room for you. Civilization convinces you that you have escaped nature, but you still need water, air, stable temperatures. Change any one of them, and civilization reveals its fragility. Earth will not remember your name. It remembers sediment layers, fossils, radioactive traces. If you vanish, what remains is only a thin geological signal. Even so, this world still allows you to live, to breathe this planet's air, to stand on its cooled crust. This is not an invitation, but a permission that has not yet expired. Earth was not made for humans, but in this moment you are still here, and perhaps understanding that is the closest humans ever come to humility. You stand on ground that is not yours. When it formed, you did not exist. It cooled, fractured, and drifted without ever asking for your permission. You are only standing here for a brief moment in its long history. What you call a stable world was never truly stable. Climate, sea levels, ecological balance, all of them are paused temporarily in a state that happens to suit you. This is not a guarantee. It is a delay. You are used to placing yourself at the center. Maps revolve around you. History is measured by your scale. But from Earth's perspective, you are just one species among many, and a very recent one. Your existence comes with conditions. Temperatures cannot rise too high, oxygen cannot fall too low, oceans cannot collapse. These conditions were not designed for you. You simply happen to meet them, for now. When you change too much, Earth will not warn you. It will not negotiate, and it will not compromise. It will simply continue to function, and you may no longer be included. But in this moment, you are still awake, still breathing, still able to stand on this planet and think about it. This is not something you are owed. It is a scene that has not yet ended. Earth was not made for humans, and you are borrowing everything from it. Air, water, time. What is borrowed is always returned. I was here before you. Before you existed in any form, I had already burned, cooled, fractured, and reassembled. You are not my beginning, and you are not the center of my story. You are not the first life to stand on my surface, and you will not be the last. Before you, I allowed creatures larger than you and species that lasted far longer. They are all gone. I have no mercy, no anger, no expectations. When the climate shifts, it is not punishment. When species vanish, it is not a choice, it is physics. My rotation is not for your day and night. My gravity is not for your balance. My atmosphere was not made for your lungs. You simply learned how to survive under my conditions. You call me home, but a home is usually built for its occupants. I am not. I simply did not stop you from staying. You are changing me, but you are not the first. Oxygen changed me. Ice once covered me. Asteroids tore into me. Change itself is nothing new. Whether you exist or not, I will continue. Plates will keep moving. Rocks will keep forming. Oceans will keep circulating. The only uncertainty is whether you will still be here. I was not made for you, but in this era I have accepted you, not because you are important, but because you have not yet crossed the limits I can tolerate. You are still here not because you are loved, but because you remain within tolerance. Temperature, acidity, energy flow, material cycles. The world does not care who you are, only whether balance is broken. Earth is not a story. There is no protagonist, no moral, no ending prepared for you. What you perceive as meaning is consciousness explaining randomness. Being alive is not an achievement. Survival is not a reward, only the absence of failure so far. To nature, not extinct yet does not mean deserving to exist. You discuss the future, design sustainability, predict outcomes. But Earth does not predict, it only reacts. Reaction is always faster than planning. When conditions no longer hold, there is no countdown, no warning, you simply stop fitting here. Civilization is not a milestone, it is a phenomenon. Like ice ages, oxidation events, mass extinctions, they all appeared and then disappeared. At this moment, the system still includes you. The air you breathe, the water you drink, the stability beneath your feet, all are temporary results of calculation. Earth was not made for humans. It accepts you not as a decision, but as an outcome that has not yet changed. When the outcome shifts, the world will not regret it.